Welcome, Chosen One.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ace of Plays channel. It's your boy. It's been a week. Today it's been a week since my last video. I'm not gonna go into like what's going on or why I've been gone, but you know, if you are curious, like if you do care, then feel free to ask. Yeah, I've been gone for a little while. Obviously, with the expansion coming up, there's not much. I mean, there's a lessened motivation overall to play Gwent now, although I'm extremely excited to play Gwent next season. I mean, it comes at the end of June, and it's like June 25th, so it's like 5 days, which is not a lot. Damn. Obviously, like in like the last like week, or in this case 5 days, before a brand new expansion, when we've gone like 6 months, 7 months or something without anything new, more or less, it makes sense that, you know, the interest in Gwent is a little bit lower. But you know, mainly the reason I've been gone has been more personal stuff. But again, I'm not going to get into it. But if you are wondering, like if you're curious and you care and you want to know, then feel free to ask. And I will answer. I'm not telling you to ask just so I can say, no, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, today we're going to play Gwent. And we're going to play Organic Control. Now this is a deck that I've been familiar with for a long time. And right after it became like an actual thing, I did play it quite a bit. I don't remember if I've made a video on it. Part of me thinks I actually didn't, but I've been meaning to, because it's a deck I actually enjoyed. This is a slightly updated list, based heavily off of Team Leviathan Gaming's list, but obviously they had Bombheaver in there, which is out. There was also Peller, which is out. So it's mostly, you know, based off of their deck. But then again, I mean, how many of these cards can they really take credit for? Actually, none of them. So, you know, this is just how you play monsters. But yeah, basically what we do, we play Araka Swarm. So we have these 5 drones on deploy. Not on deploy, on order. You can tell it's been like a week since I played Gwent. And whenever we play an organic card, we also get to spawn a drone. And we have Triss, which can of course play a copy of one of our organic bronzes. We have Lacerate as a one-of. Easy card to get value out of these days. Parasite is, you know, one of the best removals in the game, and it's an organic, so it's just, yes, please. Adrenaline Rush at 8 for 5, which we can just set up with our leader. It's pretty good, it's pretty epic. And a Natural Selection as, you know, just more removal, more down-low removal. Now, besides just removing things, you know, this deck also plays for Glusty Warp. You know, we get a lot of drones, which are 1 strength units. We can also maybe use Lacerate to, you know, maybe some of our opponent's units will be set to 1 strength. Who knows? If we can't kill anything with Natural Selection, you know, we can at least set up a 1. Bruxa gives 2 bleeding, which can be used to set something to 1. And yeah, we'll just try to play for a fairly decent Glusty Warp. You know, other cards that people often play in this is a Wild Hunt Warrior, which can damage something by 3 if you have Dominance, which, you know, we often will. We do play big boys. Actually, should I just put some of these in? Like, I'm not super huge on the Endrega Warrior and Endrega Eggs, so maybe we just make a super professional, tiny bit of a change mid-video, shall we? Yeah. Plumart. 6 for 4, 8 for 4 with Bonded. The bleeding can be used to set up Glusty and Mr. Wildhand Warrior. The reason I did that is because I actually really enjoy the way this deck plays, or at least can potentially play for Glusty. I think Glusty Warp is a good example of how a control finisher should look like. You know, where control isn't just killing everything your opponent plays, but you're controlling the battlefield, you know, setting up 1-strength units here and there. Just really, like, throughout the entire match, you're you know, controlling things, just making everything fit to your plan. And then you have, like, this massive payoff finisher. And matchmaking is taking a while, so there we go. Don't be locked down. Alright, Imposter. I mean, if it's Imposter double ball, then we actually drew Heatwave, which is a really good start for this video. Otherwise, Beast is vulnerable to Imposter. Otherwise, we don't really have that many cards that really care. We actually have Bonded on Plume Arts. That's, oh my god, what we drew cards? What? How dare we? Oswald is not good for round 1. Not expecting to need 2 of these. That's sure. I think this is a good hand. We do have Imlerith, which we can use with our leader to just get points. Yes. I love this interaction where you just play like a removal card, but you actually get a body. It's like, it's just the value. There we go. That's interesting though, with the playing that before he plays ball. I would expect that it's maybe just single ball, and he's not gonna play it as one of his first cards in round 1, which is respectable. You know, actually playing the game is very respectable. That's what I'm trying to do. But this, like, even if it's not double ball, this is still good. Like, it still removes his card. Ooh. Ooh, no. Well, his ball is safe. I mean, it's kind of okay. Like, we're not... Like, with this particular hand, we're not going super tall. Obviously, Igern is the exception. Okay. Now, obviously, it's not super fantastic to just have to stack a bunch of bleeding on his defender, but I feel like it kind of has to be done. We could go for an A rush on the drone. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Now let's do that. So he's gonna need 2 new poisons to poison this, or just Vincent. But although I don't care if he Vincents this, like I think that's fine. It's a lot of points, but I think it's fine. You know, this could be for Damien. No, it can't be Damien, because then he would have played the Magna Division here. On the ranged row. So he's not setting up Damien. He's setting up Morale. Oh, God. I hate this. At least he's, you know, he's committing a lot of... Not a lot, but, you know, Morale plus Defender. It's fairly committal. This is actually kind of nice, because now we get the extra bleeding here. Yeah, this is fun. It's okay. You know, we have some big power plays, which I'd much rather use to catch up than anything else, although we're not going to be able to catch up. He did the thing. He did the poison. I feel like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme. Where, it's from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's like the meme where he, you know, he's sitting in his chair and he's, you know, he sees like himself on the movie they're watching. He's like, ooh, do, 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 do. That's a good meme. But obviously, you know, here would be, oh, he played poison. He played poison. They always do. These are both 13, which with the bleeding will tie us, but nothing more. Unless, of course, I do this. Extra reach on your leader. Not bad. Not a bad thing. You know, forcing this scum of the earth to commit just a little bit more. I like it. Man, haven't played Gwent for a week due to a lot of personal stuff going on, and first thing that happens when I come back, poison. It's so great. I mean, we have cards. Let's see, this will be effectively 8. You know, honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Especially now. You know, it just keeps getting better. You know, I'm thinking winning round 1 on even is pretty good, right? It's pretty good, especially while still having artifact removal in hand. Like this poison ball player is gonna be in for a rough ride. And if we can just not give him a good imposter target, then we are good. That's not fantastic, but it's okay. Excuse me. It does feel good to be back here, though. It does feel good to be back in the saddle. There it is. There it is. There it is. Welcome back to Gwent, Ace of Plays. Welcome back to Gwent. The poison card game. This is kind of beautiful. I mean, if he has poison, you know, he has poison. This is a pretty good card to poison, I will say. Although, you know, maybe he uses his leader and locks it so he doesn't get his death wish when he does poison it. Ah. Ah, that's sweet 6-point spheres. Oof, imagine if I could get this. That's 5. This is 7. I mean, he could catch up with his leader. Like, his leader is 12 points. So he will catch up. There's no way he does it without leader, because Vincent can only target it 2. There we go. He doesn't know how that card works. I mean, that leader. Maybe he just didn't care, because it obviously wouldn't matter. But, I mean, why not go for the Goliath just for fun? You know? That's exactly what I needed. That is not what I needed. Although they do give me 2 points each for the Glust. Such good draws. Such good draws. Ah! I can't believe these draws. Oh, this is good. This is good. I miss this. Oh, I miss beating Poison Nilfgaard. It's good to be back. Go on. Play your cards. He was a double ball player. Oh. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, I still have Goliath. So, we good. We good. I could try. Let's try. I mean, he's poison. Like, he doesn't really have that much in terms of the removal outside of poison. And, you know, he could have... He could have 2 poisons here. For sure. Do I save this in case he has 2 poisons and kills this? Or do I try to save this to try to hit like a 4 down to 1? No, I don't think that's good. Let's see, it's not Ball, it's not Vincent, it's not Joachim. What could it be? If that's not Assimilate, this would have set that up, which is a shame. Would have been pretty good. It was good of him to forfeit because I would have BM'd. I would have BM'd so hard. And just because I had such evil intent, I gave him a GG. I can at least try to repent for my sins. That I didn't actually commit. I just wanted to. Ah, the Skellige. The Skellige. Ooh, Petrus out of Fury. With this. Ooh, this is something not the same as everything else. This is cool. Oh. This is a pretty good hand, though. I mean, there's not much else you could want. Like, Igern, of course, would have been an upgrade to this. Second Plumard would have been an upgrade to the Wildhorn Warrior, but natural selection is also good. It doesn't kill that, though. But we do have Parasite. Drakkar. Alright. He could purify it, but that's, you know, that's going to be an option that he's going to have anyway. So maybe I could have saved the bleed for the priest, because then that extra 3 boost could have been completely negated if I so desired. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to set up any 4 damage kill on that thing. So I guess I'll just let him get as big as he can. And then I can heat wave it if I feel like it. Not killing my thing. I mean, this is insane. Well, double long ship. I mean, maybe he has a great. Could this be Regis? Could this be Regis? Could be Regis. I mean, I'm gonna lose dominance after this turn, so now would be a good time to place this trigger. This is rough to go against, but I mean, this heat wave can really bail us out if the round goes on long enough without him setting up too much. Why put the great sword there? Why put the great sword there? I believe you just made what is known as a blunder. He has a good pass here, though. He has a great pass. So, unless his hand is very round 1 compatible, after that blunder, with this good pass, I'd recommend it. But again, I don't know what his hand is, so. Seems like it's thinking about it, but no. Whew, that's a spicy meatball. I mean, I have 13 from the heat wave. Yeah. I mean, if this is Regis, and so far it could be, because this is exactly how I used to play Patricidal Regis. If this is Regis, then round 1 is going to be very important for him. I'm kind of hoping he wants to kill this. You know, that would just let me... would let me play this. I really want to play Adrenaline Rush. $15. I mean, this may be my last chance to win uneven. And if this lives to one more turn, it gets an extra point here. So I think this is the turn to do that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe he's trying to set up a Giga Scorpion on the Goliath next turn, which would be pretty good. His highest unit... I mean, he's played both long ships, so it's not a long ship. It's not a Morkvarg. Maybe he plays Heimdall? Covenant of Steel. And Leader. It seems as if though he's setting up a thick Reginald.
How can I help?
That does not help. Oh shit, that did not... I am not safe from a pass. Wow, he overcommits and I just... really misplay. Nobody expects the tie. Nobody. I mean, I have my leader. He doesn't. If I draw Glusty, my leader is worth 10 points. Of course, I have to draw Glusty for that to apply. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Oh god. I didn't draw Glusty. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. That's a nice dragon stream. Right, it can't be Regis on top of that, so... Oh, that misplay. Like, if I would just spend one charge, if I just looked at the score for like just 2 seconds, spend one charge, which is so low committal, I could have potentially won that round on even cards. But I'm an idiot, so... things don't really go my way. That's nice. That's nice. That's very nice. Especially because he can just save that until I've spent all my drones. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, you shouldn't have done that, dude. You gained very little from that. There were more drones. I kind of don't think I do. Please don't have Regis as well. That would be too much. Do not Regis. Oh, well, that sucks. Got him. Nobody expects the round 1 tie. No. GG though. Trying something different, and that deserves a lot of respect. So, whoever that was, I forgot to check your name. If you're watching this, good game. I really respect and appreciate your attempts at making this game more interesting for yourself and the people around you. It's very nice. Second wind, great. Okie dokie, look at this. It's alright, it's alright. I don't want 2 Wildhunt Warriors, that's fine. We got some removal, a lot of removal, which may just be the good boy move. Yes, yes. Damage by 3. Nah. Okay. Turn 1 misplay. That's how it's done. Hit me with the delirium. I deserve it. Alright. Such a misplay. These go in the melee row and then you proc this. That way you don't get screwed by delirium. This is the one matchup where that hella matters. That's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about me. So this may just be bricked. Because obviously I have to kill this. And... no, wait. Okay, it wasn't bricked. But this isn't a unit yet. So I don't have to buff this. This is nice. Magic Lamp is nice. I like Magic Lamp. Good stratagem. Alright, look at you. Look at you, you son of a bitch. What's going on? What are we waiting for? Bruh. Bro, hook me up with that sweet end turn. There you go. That's my boy. Now I can two turn kill it. But now we're definitely risking bricking this. You know what? I accept that. Sometimes you just gotta accept that you can't always play all the cards in your hand. Sometimes, you know, you can't. I would have loved a Wildhunt Warrior, because that would have been a savage kill here, but it's fine. Oh my god. And that's how you don't break your adrenaline rush. Pro tip, gamers. If you don't want to break your adrenaline rush, make sure your drones randomly spawn on the row you want. I just threw something there. Look at this. Perfect. Never punished. Perfect. That's why they call me Ace of Plays. Everything I do is just a... Every play I make is just a little tiny gold nugget. Well, fear this. You son of a bitch. Ooh, thriving. We're thriving. Let's see, Naglfar. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't have dominance. Although... No, I do need it. I do need it. Let's try to set up some dominance. There we go. Ooh, we're thriving. Oh man, I can't wait to just bring back Fruit Loops with that new Ethereal card. That just keeps transforming the unit to the right into a copy of itself, and you just put the fruits there, and you know, it's perfect for the deck. It's just It's a 2-point per turn engine, and that is exactly what Fruit Loops is about. Just a bunch of engines that gain 2 points a turn. Including your leader, which is just generating 2 points a turn. Every turn. Through the entire match. It's epic. Okay, round 1 is in the bag. Now we do have to wonder. We do have to wonder about the length of the round das Sviont. I mean, I like the idea of a long round. Or do I? Yes. Ah, that could be a big mistake. Ah, there she is. Chromama! I missed you, girl. I missed you. Yeah, this long round may be a mistake on my part, but if we can just stick some removal. You know, that's what I'm hoping for. Just stick in some removal. Now, we can try to mulligan the larva into one of these. Just have a pure gold hand, or we can accidentally hit a worse bronze. You know, I took a shot. It's fine. All right. Gonna have to res one if he wants to. Do I go for Igern or Triss? Triss is removal. But Igern is Igern. Ooh. And I got a little bit punished there because I was really hoping for an A rush. But as it turns out, I am ace of plays. Never punished. Here comes Krumama. Wow, that's lucky. That's good. That's good shit. That's how you do it. If you're gonna kill it, please let it be a decoction, not a delirium. I don't want to get punished by delirium because I made a mistake again. No, I'm such an idiot. I deserve everything bad coming my way. Wait, how? No. God, the dominance of this. The dominance on this is such a trash pile. I guess. Can't really do that now, can I? Shouldn't have done that. That should have gone here, and then the drone should have gone here, and then I just adrenaline rushed that. Why? What? How many mistakes have I made this video and just immediately just said, ah, that was wrong. Should have done this. It's obvious that I know better. I guess I choose to not know better until the exact second it's too late. Do you really think I'm gonna let you do that? Does that sound like something I'm gonna let you do? Get in it, really? Don't have removal for that. So far his res seems to be Morkvarg, which is gonna be, you know, not too insane unless he's got a great sword or a dagger. Although he hasn't. I mean, he plays Delirium, but it could just be an alchemy deck. This could just be an alchemy deck. That was futile, I know, but I chose to do it anyway. There's really nothing else to hit, though. I mean, maybe something would have come down, like maybe a just a Crow Clan Druid. They're 4 strength. That would have been better. Although I guess this is fine. I mean, I could eat the Morkvarg. And then he just reses Skull. So, I mean, if I eat Morkvarg, like, I deny him. Like, that's gonna be like at least 16 points. So I deny him 6 points. And I get 6 points. I think it's better. Because I can consume a 10. And then I get 11 points. But then he can just res it for 16 points. So he's up 5 points on that play. Or I can eat him. And now he has to res Skjal instead. So he gets 10 points. I got 6. So now he's only up 4 points. If that math checks out. If that math checks out, then that is probably the most genius play that you guys have ever seen. If that's Axel, then I should have killed the crows, but I mean, because I play 11-point Osril, he plays 16-point Morkvar Hearted Terror. He's up 5 points. Now I play 6-point Osril, and his best play is... I mean, that doesn't matter now, because it's not like he's getting single turn scenario. But okay, I did increase the power of his res probably. Actually, that's only 8 points. That's only 8 points. That was an 8-point res. But it allowed him to get an alchemy, which he didn't have, so it was a 12-point res. Okay. So if I lacerated the front row and not given him what effectively became a 12-point leader ability, then eating Morkvar was a brilliant play. But because I, killed that Ermion, I mean, how was I supposed to know? I mean, he did play the Raging Bear to kill his own Crow Mother, which... Wait, despite not having an alchemy or another druid in hand, and if I had his lacerated the melee row, I would have only killed crows. So he wouldn't have had a druid, because he didn't have any other druid in his graveyard. But, I mean, he did Raging Bear his Crow Mother to death. Instead of doing it on the Armature card that he had. And when people do that, it is safe to assume that they have an alchemy card, so... I mean, the fact that he actually didn't have access to alchemy or a druid, unless I'm remembering wrong, without me lacerating his back row, that was kind of a risky play on his part. Because I don't think he had a druid in the graveyard before I lacerated 2 of them. Or did he have Grimaced? Or was that last match? There was a Grimace today. If you had Grimace, then, you know, sure. All the things you can think about, huh? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Like, even, you know, queuing into Poison Nilfgaard as my first match after a week of not playing, I still had a great time. And, you know, it felt good to be making a video for you guys again. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. I mean, there are buttons. You guys are... Most of you are grown men, and those who aren't are grown women. So, you're grown people. You're adults. You know how to click buttons. You know, like. You know what like means? It means that you like it. So if you like it, click like, and then you'll like it. And it helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Unsubscribe if you want. Dumbass. I'm sorry. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Have a good one. Expansion in like 5 days. Yeah, that's exciting. I will not be making a video talking about all the cards, but I do want to make one where I talk about my favorites. Of course, after we get the Skellige reveals, although when? How the hell is Skellige ever gonna make my list of anything favorites? Right? Right? I mean, it could. Although it doesn't seem like we're getting dwarves, so I don't really see how they could. But I will leave the door open. So, until then, have a good one. And I'll see you soon. Bye.